Okay, so welcome back to Spud Sanctuary. We are gonna continue our story paths. Now, I realized in my last recording I forgot to do my recording, so we're still gonna continue with this character and so far, and I'm gonna probably create another character just to cover the things that I have talked about in the first video. But other than that, so we've got a few of my gears and we're almost leveling up. So, and we found this foggy bank. So we've helped Milton Hart so far, and we are going to the next area. Okay. There we go. We leveled up. So we're gonna look for the missing merchant, and he will spawn in a few areas. So obviously not here. So we just leveled up to level 13. I'm just gonna check if there's any gears I can use. No. And I'm gonna pump a few points into physique. So it'll help us, help me survive a bit better. Because I just need to stay healthy and alive in order for my pet. My Brython is doing quite a bit of damage. Now let me just double check my settings and I'll be right back. Yeah, looks good. Oh, I just saw some yellow gears come out, but anyway, that's the alt. Okay, let's do that. Bolt action rifle. Now, probably good as well. We'll test that out and see which one is alright, but right now we can use this one. Right? Yeah, definitely more damage. Piercing damage, ring of steel. No, we like our heart of the wild, which is +6. We got lots of health regen and health as well, so that's absolutely helpful. We are going just to traverse through this area, and yeah, there we go. Here's our merchant in this area. Thank goodness someone came. Those slits, they attacked my caravan and killed all my guards. I think the only reason they left me alive was so that they could have me fresh later. Those bastards. Don't kid yourself. Look at this blood. I'm not going to be able to walk out of here. Appreciate a thought, but it might be better to just end it quick. You probably won't like this, but I can open a rift for you. The last thing I want is my legs to stay on this side while the rest of me go back. But you are not giving me any alternatives, are you? Send me off then. Alright. Okay, just gonna pick up some gears, and we are... Now this thing here will lead you to a boss. So for the purpose of this side, we are not going to. We're just gonna keep on going next. I don't think there's anything in this area that's worth us doing, and I didn't see any shrines. Now this one we can just repair the bridge. That's okay. 5,000. I mean, we're not gonna really spend it on anything else. We're just gonna keep on going. But for the first time going through, we're gonna go through the cave, and straight away we'll get a rift. Now, in this area, we're just gonna keep on going north. The main goal is just to go north. Oh, blocked. It's blocked, so we just go the next way and keep on going. we go. Alright, I see a totem. So we are going to just do a bit of clearing here. Yeah, you can see it just completely wrecks. No board, acid damage. Yeah, I think it's better. Ring. This is actually really good. Probably better than this one. Now I have 16% attack speed. 120. 108. This one's better. Alright, we got our long range weapon fixed. Oh yeah. Alright, that way is blocked. We're gonna go through this way. We're just gonna keep on going north. As if I remember, there is a little secret down this way, this path, and we can just open it up. Might not have the things you want, so we got this belt, 14% damage, but the attack speed is actually really good, and plus the 3 Brython is really good bonus at this time of this stage of the game. Okay, here's our shrine. Restore and just let pretty much Brython will take care of all of them. Alright, let's have a look. So our devotion is going to continue with our stag. And again, like 30% physical damage. Like, this is just a lot of damage for the Brython. And even more later on. This is really good, and I enjoyed the attack speed, the movement speed out of that as well. So not really interesting at this point. This one gives us more physical damage and more savagery, but this actually has 2 Heart of the Wild, will help us survive. This one increases fire damage. It does have the 4% movement speed, which is really good. We are going to use that. These belts are not going to be used, so because our belt is so much better. This one we'll keep it for now. Bleeding, not really useful. Now this ring, summon 2 Brythons, I will exchange it. So I am going to have a look at my so this health regen, and keep on pushing the level up, because the next one for a Brython will be this one, and that's going to be an AoE. And now I am tempted to just take out the 17. Now this way my Brython is going to be level 21. And I don't need this either. Do I need bleeding damage? No, I do not. It does have a chaos resistance, so that will be probably good later on. But so far so good. Alright, so I'm gonna resummon my Brython, and he is going to fight our boss. That is there is no chance any of this gonna survive the Brythor. Piercing damage. Sometimes when I get hit, yeah, that's probably useful. This amulet, physical damage, and that bonus is to pets. So, and a +3 to raise skeletons, that it will become useful later on. But right now we are not going to use the see, this one is also a good ring later on, but we're gonna stick with some of the survivability for now. Okay, let's keep on moving. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, there's the portal. Okay, there's a recon report, so I pray one of us made it through this nightmare to deliver the report. The lives of those hiding in Devil's Crossing may depend on it. As instructed, my team has braved the wilderness of White Mire and made it to the outskirts of Burrowich. The situation there is worse than we feared. We encountered no survivors. The Ethereal's takeover of the region is now complete. What we found baffling, however, is the heavy concentration of enemy activities within Burrowich itself. In our previous encounters with the Ethereals, they seemed unfocused, spread out across the wilderness in no predictable pattern. But this seems almost deliberate, as if they were swayed to keep watch over something important. I regret to report that without a larger force at our disposal, even breaching the city walls would incur heavy casualties and thin our already struggling ranks. While I understand completely that our situation is dire and we are desperate for a new source of supplies and food, I cannot recommend a direct engagement with enemy force at Burrowich. It is a suicide mission. We need to be prepared for the eventuality that the enemy gathered at Burrowich will mobilize upon Devil's Crossing. Should it come to that, we must be prepared to flee once more. Scout Fauna. Okay, thank you, Scout Fauna.
Oh, hello, traveler.
Her report is definitely, I assume it's a she. So, yeah. Oh, I'm here to fix that problem, right? Hello, traveler. Well, Brythor is, not me. Hello, traveler. If you find yourself going out these parts, I was wondering if you could help us locate someone. I'm a bit tied up with the forge here. Someone disappeared? My master, Angren, left our camp earlier today. He is intended on finding a group of survivors that he considered worthy of our smithing talent. We don't exactly see eye to eye on the matter of who we should be helping. Angren wants to field an army and take the fight to the Ethereals. I'd rather save as many as I can, whether they can fight or not. Okay. I want to help those people, but without my master's forging hammer, the sacred Melium Menhir, sorry about the pronunciation, I won't be able to make another worth a damn. A blacksmith? We could use you in Devil's Crossing. Alright, if you get Melium Menhir back, I will gladly join you in Devil's Crossing after I use it to help out around here. Please seek out my master and get Melium Menhir back. I saw him heading out to the northeast. He couldn't have gotten far. Alright, I'll find him for you. Okay. Over there's a bunch of cultists, but I do want to kill them. They do give quite a bit of experience because they're slightly higher level than you. Um, so we are gonna go. There's no match to Brython. Yeah, you can see my gun, two-handed weapon, is doing quite a bit of damage. Go Brython. So what I'm looking for here is a random drop of a strange key, but unfortunately this run it didn't drop, so we'll just have to come back another time, where maybe the next time we log in we'll come back and find that strange key. But these boots are pretty cool. So he said northeast, so we're just gonna head up here and then we're gonna head down. Cool, almost all cleared.
Move along now, stranger.
Greetings, Engram, stranger. I hope you are out here fighting the good fight. I'm here for the Malium Menhir. What do you know about that? Duncan needed to help the refugees. He's a talented boy, that one. The way he weaves magical properties into his craft astounds even me sometimes. I prefer a finely honed blade and a solid shield to that nonsense, though. Duncan was my finest apprentice, but he still needs to learn some priorities. Those people he's trying to help can't even help themselves. Our knowledge is a rare gift. We cannot squander it on those that refuse to fight for Cairn. Okay, it's time for the hammer to pass on. It is true, Duncan brings a fresh approach to the forge with his arcane weapons, and he goes about his work with unrivaled energy, but he still lacks the experience to make weapons for real soldiers and masters of the blade. I cannot have the power of Malium Menhir wasting away when we are at war. I'll see that his work benefit humanity. Thank you. You'd put him to word, huh? You certainly do seem like the capable soul. Engram sighed. Very well. Duncan will inherit the Malium Menhir. Take it to him, let him do his charity work. But after that, thank you, he and I will do great things. Well. Oh, there's a hero. Dead. Alright, okay, we're not going that way. We are going this way, and I believe there is a hole somewhere. Is there an entrance? Yes, there is. this one will lead us. Yes. So what will happen is there's a bunch of zombies right here. And maybe they're gonna come out of here too. But nothing my Briarthorn can't handle. So that's all dead. And that was blocked down there, so my... Yep, there's an elite there. There's a hero monster. Corpse fire. There. Ah. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. I'm not helping at all. So gonna fix that up and complete the stag. Oh, that's a rare thing. Scorched room. I'm gonna get out of here. Is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Yep, they're just gonna all die. Just gonna check out my gear. Lightning damage, physique. Yeah, it's got a good resistance on it. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Let's get out. So stag is completed. From here we're gonna cut north. We're gonna find Ogren. And I believe Ogrim is just keep on going north. And plus there is a ether warped totem. So this totem... Oh, there we go. Here is a... No chance. Alright. Come here. Done. Lots of gear. We probably will need to go back to town and just to clean up. The shield's definitely not. This is probably no longer viable. Vitality damage. Yeah, no good. This gives me pet. More health. For me, more health. But not as good as that. So my pet really don't need the damage now. I'll probably start focusing on resistances. This is elemental chaos resistance, elemental resistance. So I don't need that much elemental. Looks like I got plenty. This is for the blood of Drake, so don't need that. It's a different spell, lightning. I believe everything here is good to go. Don't even need that. Yeah, I think that is good enough. I don't need it anymore. I think I should just grab Duncan. Let me talk to him. Thanks for saving my behind back there. Turns out not all the rift mean bad business. I've gone ahead and set up shop. Let me know if you need anything. Thank you. Alright, got some rep. Let me go to this rift. Grab Duncan. Alright, you're back. Do you have the Mania? I persuaded Angrim to part with it. Here you go. I'm impressed. Angrim is a tough man to convince of anything, but I'm glad it did not have to come to the blows. Thank you. I will do much good with this. So you will join me in Devil's Crossing? Yes, of course. First I must complete my work here. Now that I have a master's forging hammer, I will be able to provide these people the quality equipment. I'll see you in Devil's Crossing when I'm finished. I promise. See you there. So, incidentally, if you return back to Devil's Crossing, you'll find him right there. We are going to find him right here. Alright, not a bad place you got here. How did he get in front of me? I have no idea, but anyway, he did. Many souls in need of my service. Seems I will be plenty busy. Glad you decided to join us. 800 experience, it's not bad. Okay, we are going to have a look at our devotions. So after Stag, we have a few options opened up. Let's say Pet. We have our Hound, which will increase the health of our pet. Or we can increase the damage of our pet. I think the Panther is probably good. The Lion is also okay, as it provides movement speed, as well as damage, plus physical resistance. And then we'll move on to the... this is all for resistances, I think. I believe, yeah, this is damage, ether damage, total speed, ether damage, vitality, resistance. So I will move towards this area, but first of all, we'll probably just grab Panther, as it does give quite a bit of damage. So what are we going to do here is go to our Sardina, and we're going to say refund me this point.
Stay strong.
So we can start putting it into the Panther. Right? Okay. Then we continue with our quest. So we are looking for Orgrim here. I think we can get to Orgrim just right here. So he is here.
A living person.
I've been stranded out here since Berwick fell, fortifying myself on this little patch of island, cooking whatever critters dig too close while waiting for the inevitable end. You are a welcome sight. For sore eyes. That which fell a month ago. How have you survived this long? Well, I can cook, for one. I used to work in the capital and had the honor of preparing meals for a couple noble houses and many foreign dignitaries. I am not a fighter, but I've learned to hunt a bit when necessary. It gets me by, scraps of bones, rat, and exactly fine dining, though. Most of all, I just keep quiet and observe. What about you? Where do you hail from? Yeah, this guy is not telling you the whole truth. We could use a cook. Tell him about a point in prison. This prison of yours sounds like heaven compared to my current dwelling. I bet I could do my share as well. Men fight better on full stomachs. How will we get all my equipment to Devil's Crossing? I can open a rift gate to safety. A portal? only ever seen one of those before and it wasn't spitting out a good guys. I really hope you are not trying to pull one on me. Here goes nothing. I'll see you in Devil's Crossing. Alright, he's back. So, now that his Ogrim is back, we are going to cut across this river. I think we are going to find our last two. I believe they are around here, or maybe I passed them. Yep, that part passed. So they're here. They're on this field. Yeah, the bright phone. Cool. That's done. They drop these things, which is good physical damage, as you can see. If you are like a rending shockwave build. So I leveled up. Let's see. I believe there is a note here, so I'm gonna give. We are going to get some Wendigo Totem and some just get one of that, so because his Bryson has a lot of bonus to its damage. Okay, Alistair's diary. First entry. Mama told me to write in this thing, so I suppose now is as good as ever, seeing as I'm grounded again. So I pulled Abigail's hair. She started it. Why doesn't she have to sit in her room and write in her stupid diary? Tomorrow I'll catch the biggest frog I can find in the marshes and leave it in sister's room. We'll see how she likes that. Second entry. So Mama's been reading my diary and now I'm grounded again. The frog got out before sister ever even saw it. Why isn't Papa home yet? He was supposed to take me out to Burwich today and he's still not back from business. Yeah, we know what happened to him. Alistair's diary, third entry. So he's got 4 more now, right? Mama's saying that I'm not allowed to play outside anymore. Birkin said that there are monsters roaming the marshes. But Mama said there is no such thing and she whooped me with the ladle for talking rumors again. I wish Papa would come home already. I want to go to Burwich. Alistair's diary, 4th entry. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Mama locked me and sister in my room while she checked out some noises behind the house. It's been forever and now I hear noises inside the house too. Papa, please come home and make the noises go away. I don't care about Burwich anymore. Just please come home, Papa. Yeah, this is Grim Dawn for you, by the way. This is what happens. And you can see what happened to this room. They were probably being, you know, locked in their room. Now their house is ransacked. Yeah, not... Ooh. Yeah, I think that's one of the procs happened. How do I get around here? That's blocked. Yep, this way. Alright, we're Berwick. We're gonna come around here. Come on. Okay. Before we go back, yeah, I'm gonna keep that for a sec, but before we go back, we need to visit this lectern. It's got a cultist order, which we can take home. Alright, now we are going back to Devil's Crossing. We're gonna tell them the good news. I can tell you've had your share of horrors. Tell me, what was the battle like? It was gruesome and bloody, just the way I like it. I hope they suffered. Nobody deserves to be torn apart by monsters like that, and now there are few less in the world. Thanks to you. Here, take your iron. Thank you, I did what I had to do. Okay, there's a couple more things.
What do you want?
Yes, what do you want? Hey. You looking to start problems? Best be on your way. I found a curious note in Burwich. It mentioned your name by name. Actually, let's have a look. Can you see? An ethereal presence in Burwich grows stronger with each passing day. We are shifting our operations beyond the city limits where we may proceed with our plans undisturbed. Our focus now turns upon Devil's Crossing, where our newest talent, Agent Direni, has successfully sabotaged their water pump. Soon, the irksome group will be forced to flee their sanctuary, and then they shall be at our mercy. Ready yourselves, brothers. Soon we shall drink of their blood. Salazar, Blade of Cthulhu. Okay, so that's Direni.
What do you want?
Found a curious note. Mentions your name in it. I wouldn't believe anything it says. It's slander. Well, explain yourself. Now, I know this doesn't look good for me, but hold that weapon of yours in check a second, huh? Yes, I sabotaged the water pump, but I had my reasons, you see. I was a prisoner here back when this place still served as an actual prison, when the world went down the slit hole. I stayed here with a few others. It was the safest place I could think of. Clearly, Bourbon thought the same when he showed up with the rest of the survivors. Things escalated quickly. I'm sure it was us who fired first, but it was them that fired last. Those prisoners that survived were driven out and set free. Now call me a coward for all I care, but I hid when the fighting got ugly. Came out later looking like another refugee, and no one was the wiser. Never could forgive Bourbon for what he did to us, though. I missed the part where you don't deserve to die. Exactly. Alright, I'm getting to that. The Cult of Cthulhu? Not a bunch of people you want to cross. Obsessed with the blood of some fallen god. Or maybe it's just blood in general. They made me an offer. I sabotaged the water pump. I get safe haven at their hideout. Get out at Bourbon. Get back at Bourbon. Find a new home. Two birds with one stone. It wasn't until I attended one of their underground meetings that I realized I was mixing with the wrong crowd, and believe me, I've been affiliated with some pretty twisted individuals before. Ran out of there before they were done with the first initiate. You don't want to know what the details. What that entails. I do have one of their keys though. The price for the mistake I've made. Let's make a deal, huh? You don't breathe a word of this to Bourbon, and I give you my key along with the direction to their lair. Okay. Should be plenty of stolen belongings there, ripe for the taking for the likes of you. Don't try anything funny though. I'll keep that key well hidden. Don't want to raise any suspicions now. Not good enough. I go. Okay. He died. Well, if it isn't my savior, I cannot thank you enough. I finally get to cook for other people again. Here, have some soup. Could use some salt, but Captain Whiskey, as in John Bourbon, over there insists that it's for combat use only. I see. Glad you've settled in. Alright. Will do, old man.
What's with all the commotion?
Well, Durrani was sabotaging us. He damaged the well pump.
I trusted that son of a slith. Thank you for uncovering this betrayal. Who knows what other damage he could have caused if left to his devices.
Yeah, I do what I can.
Have you found a rift gate in Burwich? What's the situation out there?
Swarming with ethereal corruption, the rift
Good
gate
work.
is secure.
While you were gone, I dug through some of the files in this office, and I think we have our target. As you are acutely aware, ethereals can possess humans and bend them to their will. I always had my suspicions, but now I have little doubt. The former warden of this prison is possessed. Well before the Grim Dawn, in fact.
Oh, how can you be sure?
There have been countless holes in the prison records, prisoners just disappearing, never to be seen again. The warden's personal logs paint a more complete picture. He's been transferring prisoners into a secret facility underneath his mansion in Burwich Village for years. What for, I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't for rehabilitation. There are also several mentions of ethereals and rift gates. I need you to find this man, or whatever he has become.
Cool, where can I find him?
Warden Krieg owned a mansion in the northern district of Burwich Village. The logs indicate that his facilities can be reached via the cellar. I'm afraid I don't have more to go on, but if we want to strike back at the ethereal power structure in the region, the warden is our prime target.
Okay, I will end the warden's life. Kill the warden. What I am going to do now is... There's a quest to pick up. It's like, I'm sorry if I insulted you earlier. Your origins were just a bit startling. Yes, I know. I hear that you braved the dangers beyond Lower Crossing. I was wondering if you could help gather some material. Alright, what do you need? You see, I was a seamstress before the Grim Dawn. Nothing special, made just enough to get by. But now I see an opportunity to use my trade to make a difference around here. I would like to sew some new canopies. And maybe some new clothes if there is enough fabric left. Alex and Jane deserve better than this. If you could please gather any fabric you find, the people here will be grateful. The waterfront in Burwich will be a good place to start looking for. Okay, cool. I'll get the fabric. Get the fabric. Alright, let's go. Brython. So this is a level 21 Brython. So all my abilities do 250% more damage. Let's go, Burwich Village. Now, we are just going to... Yeah, we're going that way. We're going to dot the waterfront. Missed. Right, let's go. I don't see any totems. So what's going to happen up ahead is there's a cave to the left. You shoot that, well, you break that wall, and there's a bunch of rats. Yeah, so my fire boots. In here, there will be a bunch of rats. And there just so happened is Milady. Okay, let's see. See, Brython hits him, he just continuously take damage because he's bleeding. That's a lot of gear. Alright. Okay, alright. There we go. Oh. Anarchy. Explorers. Okay, let's get out of first. So, this thing. Oh, just 8 projectiles. Okay. We're gonna push our. And we're gonna put Wendigo Totem down. Alright, look at that, there's a star. What else is there? I got Blood Trick, poison damage. Maybe this will actually do more damage than what I do now, and probably a bit less louder, you know? And this one also. Bolt Burst. Piercing and attack speed. 1.46. Let's just change it over because I do more damage like that. Explorer's boots, movement speed. Okay. Alright, let's just take that movement speed because we definitely need that. That's not good. Well, not as good. Movement speed? No. Piercing elemental damage. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a lot more. Like the bolts are a lot better. So while Brython is killing other people, there gonna be anything popping out of the ground? No. It's gonna be the fabric, and there is a totem up above. So we'll grab the fabric first, so our quest is complete. We're going to keep on going. There is a lore note up here. So we'll let... Alright, Harbour Master's log. Remember he said it was alright, right? Another boat arrived filled with dozens of them as usual. A wagon was waiting for them, but from what I hear, it doesn't take them far. One of the loading boys came back from Berwick after visiting their new doctor, and he said the wagon stopped outside the warden's mansion. The lad asked about the prisoners, and one of the handlers said rehabilitation. Not sure what to make of that. There's been over a dozen of these prisoners transported in as many weeks. I just don't see how they can fit them all in that mansion. I don't care how big that place may be. Krieg won't be keeping a prison's worth of no good thieves under his roof. Something peculiar is going on there, and it don't settle right in my stomach. Might have to send word up the lake to Melmoth. Get one of them inquisitors down here to look into this curiosity. Can't say I want one of them inquisitors poking around here much either though. They make a man uneasy. Well, Inquisitor Creek came down. $4,000 damage. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, none of them are actually pet related. So let's keep on going. And I do enjoy this movement speed so far. Okay, we're walking across. Okay, we're gonna move up. Yeah, the crossbow is probably a better choice because the sound of it is not so loud. Ah, our road is blocked. Our road is blocked again over there. Okay, we have no choice but to take it underground. Because both of our roads are blocked, so we have to go underground. So door. I'm gonna go in, find some loots. Cool. Let's keep on going. So yeah, so they've been taking prisoners up in here, doing something. Oh wow, they're doing human experimentations on over here, right? There's no doubt about that. So we need to come through here. Oh, leveled up. So we are just gonna push up this tree. Gonna grab this so we are better fortified. Got better resistance. And keep up the tree. Is this one good? Not really. Not really. Pants. Lightning damage, but it's not giving me... Okay, cool. Nothing's good here. Alright, let's activate the shrine. Restored. And this devotion we'll put into Panther. See, now our pet is already doing a lot of damage. These are no good for me, so... And we're gonna find the apprentice. And the apprentice is right there. So let me open the rift gate. Ah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't read the story. My bad. Alright, coming back out. Let's go back town and understand the situation properly. So there's a couple quests that we're gonna turn in. First one is just off the right. The apprentice is saved, so that's Darlet. Thanks for the timely rescue. Kasparov spared no time in putting me back to work, so I'm here for all your schematic needs. Just ask. You're welcome. Thanks. So what we're gonna do is she can salvage stuff on, so you can keep item or keep add-on, or you can remove the augment. But that removes, that also destroy the augmentation. And also we got the fabric for our young lady up there. Oh, not young. So did you find some fabric? Yeah, here it is. Cool, nice. Alright, so great. This is more than enough to clean this place up a bit. Should also have some left over to make some new clothes. Many people here are wearing nothing but rags. Oh, and please take this jacket. I've been working on these for Briggs and the other guards, but I think you've earned the first one. Oh, thank you. Happy to help. Thank you, ma'am.
Let's see what's left of what wears.
We are going to sell all of these. Okay, and we head towards Krieg's cellar mansion. Let's go. I am skipping a few areas, so we'll come back maybe in the higher difficulties. Right now we are just going to go into the mansion now. That elite just died straight away. Yeah, I'm gonna hide in here while I read this thing. Warden Krieg's journal. I've taken possession of my assigned vessel, the local prison warden. I appeared to him in his bedchamber and proposed the joining. I had anticipated fear and skepticism, but these humans are apparently too ready to enter into any path they believe will profit them. Krieg is not a particularly strong-willed human, but he is persistent and constantly scratches at my consciousness. I have him under control, though. Krieg's position is an incarcerator of other humans will greatly facilitate our efforts. His expansive dwelling has a massive cellar that I believe we can use to fashion an underground transit to conceal our activities and the transport of bodies. There is much work ahead to prepare for you, glorious dawn, but I rather enjoy this physical body. It has many advantages. Yeah. What can I say? The guy is... Okay, we got the Krieg's entry, 3rd and 4th. Let's say 3rd first. I finally arrived at Berwick after passing through the dismal area known as the White Mile. For years, tales of supernatural occurrences have circulated about White Mile, and indeed the name itself makes one uneasy. I hadn't put much stock in them, but my recent experiences lend some credences to the old tales. Nevertheless, I've reached my destination, and it seems the warden of Devil's Crossing, who resides in Berwick, somehow anticipated my arrival. A footman greeted me as soon as I entered the town and insisted I accept Krieg's invitation to be put up at his mansion. I find this very peculiar, but I've accepted the offer, as it may be my best chance to investigate the matter itself. Going to make this entry short, as I have just been summoned to join Krieg's for supper in the dining hall. This should prove illuminating. Alright, number 4. I've been a guest to Warden Krieg at his manor for over a week now, and my suspicion that something terrible is going on here grows with each day. Every day, I set out to some destination in or around Berwick to investigate yet another unusual crime or ominous rumor. Some are easily dismissed as more mundane human crimes or merely fantastic tales. But many of my investigations have come to darker conclusions. I feel there is a pattern emerging here, but I cannot yet put the pieces together. These are peripheral cases though, and the main purpose of my involvement in them is to give pretense for my prolonged stay in Berwick. Krieg himself has become the focus of my primary investigation, despite an overwhelming conviction that Krieg is not what he appears to be. and is almost certainly involved in some sort of unnatural activities. I have found no irrefutable evidence of wrongdoing that could be used to open an official inquisition. Much of the manor itself is closed off to me. There are rooms upstairs from which Krieg and other visitors come and go, but I am not permitted to enter. Stranger yet, I have awoken in the night to sounds like the creaking of wagons moving along the road, but then looked out my window down upon the village and seen nothing. Where are these sounds come from? The game of cat and mouse continues, but as of yet I'm not certain who is the cat and who is the mouse. Well, me either. Let's find out. That's a nice slap. Oh, there we go. Creek cellar. That's locked. We're gonna go this way. That's also blocked. There's a totem there, so we are going to do it. The pet bill is very easy to deal with a lot of things since our pet is really overpowered. We are going in there and start doing that. Cool, all cleared. Keep on moving. Yeah, those things are not hard to clear. Not with this pet build. Leveled up too. Just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna push this up. Alright, can we go straight down? Nope, we can't. We're gonna go around. Okay, so a bit unlucky here. This weapon, hold on, can I use any other weapon? And this one. Piercing damage, retaliation, and spine over. What does that do? Piercing damage. No, Heart of the Wild is much better. Cold. Oh, look at that. Summon 4 Hellhound. But it does give... But it's a gun. No, that's alright. I like my current crossbow. Okay, we're just gonna quickly travel downstairs and go to the next area. Okay, we're just gonna take this rift and finish off for today. I'm gonna go back down and start selling all of these junk. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, and hope you enjoyed. And I will try to upload this
I'll give you a good price.
onto YouTube tomorrow sometime, and yeah, and I will see you. Cool.
Iron will spend.
Thank you for coming. Hope you had a wonderful day. It's getting late. Alright, thank you.